Ladies and gentlemen, this is Don. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we'll be briefly discussing on how you can add a page into your WordPress website. So in order for you to do that, one of the first things that you have to do is you have to be logged into the WordPress dashboard, and you have to have a little bit of a familiarity of the WordPress menu items that you see on the dashboard on the left here. So once you're here, what you're going to do is you're going to navigate to pages. Now you have two options here. Number one being seeing all the pages right here, and then the shortcut for you to add a new page from there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the longer route just so that we are familiar with everything that's going on. So we're going to click on all pages, and this will list out all the pages in your WordPress website. And once you're there, you have several options what you can do. You can edit the page using one of these quick view items that you see here, or in this case, since I want to show you how to add a new page, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the top here and we're going to click on add new. Now what this does is it takes you to a new page where you can add a page title and a page description. So we're going to do a little test here. We're going to name the page how to add a page on WordPress. Okay, now the title, I'm going to say please find the video tutorial attached above, just so you can see that. Now a couple of things that you need to know about the WordPress description editor. It's what you call a Wysiwyg editor. Number one, you have the visual display. What this means is it's very similar to using a notepad. I'm sorry, not a notepad. Using Microsoft Word or any other form of text editor that you might use on your computer. So as you can see, you have the bold, italicize, you have your list options. So adding descriptions would be fairly easy using this method. Then you do have the text method. Now in order for you to use the text method, you need to be kinda familiar with on how HTML works. So if you want to use the text editor to add your description, you need to know HTML. So I'm going to leave it at that. Once you're done with this, the next step is to publish the article. Now before you publish the article, I want you to pay attention to this section right here. This is what you call a permalink. Now WordPress has several options on what your permalink structure might look like. It might look the default, which is simply going to say, donwebsolutions.com and PID, and it's going to give you ID number, and that's going to be the ID number specified for the page that you're creating. On the other hand, you can use SEO friendly URLs, which is what we have done here. So my permalink structure is set to SEO friendly URLs. What that means is it's going to condense the page title automatically, and it's going to create a page URL according to the title of the page. You always have the option of editing this. So what you can do is you can simply click edit, and you can edit accordingly. A couple of things to notice here. It has to be a URL friendly structure, which means you can't have capital letters, you can't have spaces in between, but the rest of the stuff you can simply use. The idea is to use something that it's going to be helpful in search engine optimization. Okay, so I'm going to click OK. So once you've done this, all you have to do is click on publish. Now before you publish, depending on the WordPress theme that you're using, maybe it is a custom theme that you built, or you ask your WordPress developer to build, or you're using a template that you purchased on the WordPress websites. If you did that, one of the things you can do is you can select the template right underneath on the right hand side where I'm pointing to right now. Now this page template basically determines how your page is going to look. Based on the theme that you have, you might have several options. One being you might have a default template which is full width. That means the page is going to take the entire space of the screen. Or you might have a template with a right sidebar or a left sidebar, or variations of that. So in order for us to see how things are, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first click full width template so you know how it looks. And what you're going to do is you are going to publish this. And as you can see, once you publish this page, it's going to give you a success message saying the page has been saved. Now my site is running a little bit slow today, but it's relatively okay, and I'm waiting for that. Okay, so once you do that, what you can do is you can see your new page. Let's see how this looks. Now I have a custom template built for my own website, for my own business, so it's going to be definitely looking a little bit different than yours, but the idea would be the same thing. Once you add the page, it's going to look similar to this. It's going to say how to add a WordPress. This would be the title that I gave it, and this would be the description that I gave it. And as you can see, the area of the page that I selected is a full width, meaning it's going to use the whole page on the body. Now I can change this. I can simply go and change it to, I can say, default template with sidebar. Now if I do this and save it again, your page is going to look a little bit different. Now the difference is going to be, you're going to see a sidebar because I specified it on the template. I'm going to refresh my page. There you go. The sidebar is added here. So, as I mentioned, adding a page is fairly simple. All you have to do, I'm going to recap this again. Go to Pages, click on Add New, or go to All Pages and then click Add New. Once you're on the page, you're going to give it a title. You're going to give it the necessary description. You're going to use a visual editor, most probably. If you want to add media, you can use the Add Media button here. If you want to change the permalink, you can do so here. And once you're done with everything, all you have to do is simply update the page. So that brings to an end in my tutorial on how you can add a page to the WordPress website. Now, before I let you go, there's a couple of things I wanted to mention. Again, based on the template that you're using, the WordPress theme that you're using, your description editor might look a little bit different. There are options these days where you can add page builders. Now, how page builders work is very similar to this as well. So you might have to get used to how to add the description based on the theme that you're using, but it's fairly simple. That being said, I'm going to sign off. Once again, this is Don from donwebsolutions.com, and today we covered a very simple topic on WordPress, which is how you can add a new page. I appreciate you guys, and stay tuned. Thank you.